What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. I'm back at it with another video, and it is finally here. You feel me, dear? Got some MyRise news, man. I'm watching a whole bunch of videos today. We're watching Spazekoupe's videos, shakedowns, Chris Dangers. You know what I'm saying? We're watching revolutions as well. Whole bunch of people, whole bunch of content creators have been flown out to go preview the MyRise and WWE 2k23 as a whole. But you already know. Look, MyRise is kind of my bread and butter. I'm gonna try to get into more modes as we go on, but let me go ahead and get straight to the news, man. We got the Legacy and the Lock. The Legacy is the women's MyRise, and the Lock is the men's MyRise side of it. Now, the Legacy has a little description under it. It says, making your WWE debut has some extra challenges when your aunt is a beloved WWE legend and Hall of Famer. Will you leverage your family legacy to live to the top, or look to chart your own path in WWE? I do kind of like this one because one thing that they are bringing back is that MyRise is going to be similar to how it was last year, where they kind of have branching paths. So each playthrough, hopefully, is going to be really different from the next. So then we go look. Well, one thing I love doing is seeing what other people was choosing. I like watching other people MyRise and see what they were choosing as well. After I did, Jay Young and Yuri, as you guys know. And then the Lock has its own description as well. The Lock is, expectations are high when you debut as the next big thing and a future world champion. But are you a lock to live up to all the hype? Or will you fall short in the high stakes world of WWE? Now, that one is for the men's side. I do like both of those descriptions. Those are pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie to you. So one thing I kind of don't like, when I watch the Spec Talks and everybody's videos, they kind of already revealed a decent amount of the well, not even a decent amount, probably just like an hour each of the MyRise storylines so far. And only thing I don't like, but at the same time I do a little bit, is that you kind of locked, no pun intended, you're kind of locked to those names. So like you're LJ in the women's MyRise, and it looks like you're the Lock in the men's MyRise. Now I feel like eventually, and this is my theory, I could be wrong, it's not confirmed. My theory is that eventually both men and women MyRise are going to be able to be called by their original name. I feel like you're going to be able to earn your way to doing that. If not, whatever, gonna be LJ and then Lock or whatever. But you already know, look, I'm bringing Yuri back and I'm bringing Jay Young back. You feel me? I'm gonna still call him Yuri and Jay Young. That's what I'm gonna call him. You feel me? So yeah, I'm very excited about this, man. So to go into a little more detail with the Lock first, you're gonna be going against Sami Zayn as your first matchup, man. And real quick, I haven't even touched on this in any of my other videos. They really updated the fool out of Sami Zayn. I don't think I've ever seen somebody change their attire that close to a WWE 2K game and actually have their attire like updated like that. So I'm really satisfied with that one. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But real quick though, you're gonna be going against Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. And again, I don't want to give any spoilers away, because again, if you haven't watched those videos and you're not going to, I don't want to give any spoilers away. So yeah, spoiler alert right here for the men's one. But basically, are you still here? Okay, yeah. Spoiler alert. you end up winning the Intercontinental Championship, and that's most likely going to be your first rival. Is Sami Zayn. So that's going to be kind of a fun one, because again, Sami Zayn's a big name in wrestling right now. He's one of the, and again, a lot of people want him to win the World Championship, even though he kind of knew, heartbreaking story. But yeah, again, back to the Lock story. But yeah, so you end up doing that. Like you're gonna get into a rivalry with him, and then you're gonna have branching storylines as well. You get into a cutscene with Shawn Michaels. After that, basically, you're going to be asking, why in the world are you the Lock? Like, can you use your actual name that you use in the independent scene? You know what I mean? So it looks like it's going to be a fight for individuality for both the women and the men. It looks like it's going to be, I want to make my own name. I feel like it's going to be a theme for both the Legacy and the Lock. I could be wrong, but I really do feel like it. I feel like both of these are going to be like, hey, how can I branch out and get onto my own path and be known as what I want to be known as? That's what I'm kind of hoping. And if that's the case, I actually really like that. Now, going into a little bit of deeper detail with the Legacy. So with this one, you are LJ, and you are basically the niece of a WWE Hall of Famer. So your aunt is very confident. I've noticed. I watching Revolutions and also Chris Dangers. Dan Cops videos, and it looks like the cutscenes for these are actually kind of nice. The auntie is a little bit full of herself a little bit. 6-time champion. That's one thing I'm hoping that you can do though, real quick. Just I'm really hoping you can like try to be like a 7 or 8 time and they actually like really notice it. But yeah, you better than your auntie, yada yada. Woo. So yeah, so I'm really hoping that happens. But so it looks like you're gonna be trying to making your debut. And again, spoiler alert. I'll give you guys this real quick if you don't want to watch that. But yeah, so it looks like you're gonna be making your debut at Survivor Series, and then you're gonna be getting a injury, which is gonna mess up your debut and get eliminated. And then after that is basically where the story kind of begins, to where you gotta work your way back up the card and basically try to live up to your auntie's hype. And they kind of mention in one of the cutscenes like, "Oh, are you still going by LJ?" So it looks like, I feel like you're gonna be able to get your name back. I feel like hopefully they won't call you LJ the whole time. Cause not gonna lie to you, I don't really see that name. I don't know, that name just doesn't really click with me. You know what I mean? Even the lock doesn't click with me either. But like LJ just really sounds corny. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of the same tier like Fanny Fan. You feel me? No, and again, no disrespect to Fanny Fan. You feel me? She was a nice person. But yeah, kind of reminds me of that. So I'm very excited, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'm very, very, very excited to see what they bring into us. And before I go, actually, I almost forgot about this. They actually do bring the Ruthless Aggression era back. I almost got to touch on that. I'm so sorry. They bring the Ruthless Aggression era back, and they also bring that Raw 02 arena back as well. And then they also have a WWE Live arena that they're going to have on MyRise. And also, there are going to be some unlockables on there. It looks like you're going to be able to unlock Mighty Molly Holly, it looks like, and maybe some different versions of her as well. So I'm actually really excited to see a lot of like what's to come in MyRise. There's also some My Faction news as well. They came out with a ringside report, and yeah, I'm gonna be reporting on that one a little later. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, man. This has been a very exciting weekend full of news, man. I can't even keep up with it, you feel me? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, man. I'm definitely gonna be coming out with my MyRise series when the game comes out. I look forward to seeing you guys again, man. You guys went crazy over Yuri and Jay Young, man, throughout the year. You guys have been so good, man. I swear to y'all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again. And do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe for more WWE 2k23 news. And also, if you're excited for MyRise and want to see, Yuri and Jay Young take these paths of success, again, subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. And Jay Young out.